Hello, it's Friday, the 5th of October 2018. In this video, I'm just going to make some predictions for the next EuroMillions draw, which is tonight. And also, I'd like to say thanks to Toffee Free and Ethan Free, PS Free, for all these positive comments that are very encouraging. So thank you very much for all the positive feedback. What's interesting about the date of this draw is that these numbers are outstanding on the chart for the current machine and set of balls in recent history. Now, the numbers that I'm picking for tonight's EuroMillions are going to be these ones, and I'll show you why I'm picking those numbers. But first of all, in the last draw I went a bit mental. I spent quite a lot of money and I won nothing. So I put all these lines on and I didn't actually win anything. However, I'm going to be patient and I'm going to continue to put the same numbers on until they come out, because I've got a strategy, and that strategy is very simple. Hold on a minute, let me just look at all machines, all sets of balls, full draw history, and then when I look at the strategy you can see how it works. So when number 10 come out, I won on that. 37 came out. I don't remember if I won on that or not. I think I did. But at the moment, it's all about number 19. So I'm just going to put a 1 number up pick on that number. If it comes out, I will still make a profit, even though I've put it on 4 times. And I won't be putting more than 1 line on it until it's been 7 draws, and then I'll put 2 lines on. Then after 10 draws it goes up to 3 lines, 12 draws up to 4 lines, and so on. The idea is that you continue to increase the number of lines so that when it does eventually come out, you win enough money to cover your losses and still make a profit. And that's how that strategy works. So it's not very complicated. It's basically the same as the martingale strategy in roulette. So all I've done is adapt it for the EuroMillions hot picks. So I will definitely be putting number 19 on. Now, you'll notice that star number 5 is most overdue, and most overdue for its frequency on the main chart that summarises the draw history since the numbers went up to 12 star numbers. So this chart's just looking at the star numbers, and you can see there's number 5, definitely most outstanding. Now I'll show you why I'm picking number 8 in a minute, but first I'm just going to show you the main numbers when we look at the draw history since the star numbers went up to 12. Because last time I looked at the full draw history and I picked my numbers from this chart and I didn't win anything, and then what happened is the numbers that came out were all the numbers that were most outstanding on this chart, which is summarising the recent draw history. And if I'd have picked my numbers from this chart instead, I would have got about 4 numbers and probably both the star numbers as well. But I didn't do that. However, this time, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick my numbers from this chart. So that's why I'm picking 48, because it's most overdue for its frequency on this chart. It's quite interesting how we've got all these numbers in a line, going from top left to bottom right. That seems quite anomalous to me, because obviously these should be scattered randomly. Well, they should be scattered according to the probability field, and I don't have the probability field set up on this spreadsheet because it slows it down considerably, so I'm not going to bother with it, and I might actually remove it from the other sheets, the one for the lotto and the Thunderball, because it slows it down and I don't actually use it all that much. Anyway, so if we look at a chart 4 numbers paired with number 48 and the recent history, then we get this chart, and it's interesting that 44 is most outstanding on that. Because it's quite outstanding on the main chart as well. Now when we look at the full draw history, we get that. But anyway, we need to focus on the machine that's going to be used, which is machine 1. And when we look at machine 1 and the star numbers, now you can see star number 8 most overdue and most overdue for its frequency, so that's why I'm picking star number 8, because it's good with main number 48 as well, so that's why. And also when we look at machine 1 on its own, then you can see number 19 most overdue for its frequency, and number 19 is also most overdue for its frequency on the chart for all machines and sets of balls and the full draw history. So I'm definitely going to pick number 19, and I'm definitely going to pick star number 8. So that's the chart for star number 5 and machine 1, star number 8 and machine 1. That's what that looks like. But anyway, going on main number 19, that's what the chart for that one looks like. Now you can see number 18 most overdue, not been out for quite a while in machine 1. And if we look at set of balls 5, you can see why I'm picking main number 10, because it's most overdue for its frequency on that chart. And again, star number 8 is most overdue, so it's outstanding on this chart as well, so that's another reason to pick star number 8. And also got 19 most overdue with set of balls 5, and number 18 also most overdue and a little bit more frequent than number 19 with set of balls number 5. So those are my reasons for picking those numbers. Now when we look at a chart for machine 1 and set of balls 5 together, then it makes no difference whether we look at recent history or full draw history, because this machine and set of balls combination has only been used recently, so that makes no difference. And when we look at this, we've got number 48 most frequent and main number 5 most overdue for its frequency. And you can see some of the other numbers on the edge of this chart, like number 10, there's 48, and we've got, I'll just show you where they are basically. That's where they all lie, see, all along the edge. So if we look at a chart for main number 5, let's see what we find on that. Nah, it's too small to see anything. So we've got number 8 most frequent store number with machine 1, main number 5. And then we'll look at set of balls 5. Then we get that. But obviously, when all numbers are bunched up together like that, close together, it's hard to see anything. So, if we look at a chart for number 18, number 10 most overdue for its frequency. Oh, that's a star number. Now, I can't remember why we're going to pick number 18. But anyway, I might change that one. Anyway, these numbers seem to be good together, and oh yeah, that's it. If we look at a chart for number 19, all machines and sets of balls, and that's what that chart looks like. So, see number 10 most frequent. I can't remember the reason that we're going to pick number 18 now. But also what's interesting is that these numbers, 5, 10, oh yeah, and 18, that's the date of the draw as well. So if they come out, that'd be quite a coincidence. See, 44 is most outstanding on that. So I might change my mind with these numbers, I don't know, I'm not sure. I might have 44 instead of 18, or maybe 35. So the tickets sales don't end until 7:30, so there's 4 hours left to decide what numbers to pick. Obviously you can pause this video and look at any of the charts again that I've already showed you to help you pick your numbers. So yeah, that's my combination for tonight's draw. So good luck in tonight's draw, and bye for now.